In this series of short demonstrations, we're going to take a look at the calcium carbonate cycle, sometimes referred to as the marble cycle or limestone cycle. Remember, limestone and marble are not pure forms of calcium carbonate. To start the reaction, we're going to look at the thermal decomposition of a piece of marble. If we put a medium-sized piece of marble on the end of a gauze and blast it with a hot flame for at least 5 minutes, we should be able to remove the carbon dioxide from calcium carbonate, leaving lime calcium oxide. Now you will need to have some heat-proof mats under the marble chip, as there's a lot of reflected heat downwards and we don't want to damage your laboratory benches. Once a good 5 minutes has passed, we can then transfer a cooled marble chip onto a watch glass. Don't try using plastic Petri dishes, you won't know if it's cool enough. Don't try using your fingers, you don't know if it's cool enough. Use a tongs to move it across or use a spatula just to edge it onto a watch glass. Then add a couple of drops of water, not a full gush but just a few drops, and what you should see happen is that the once marble chip is now falling apart a bit like a soluble aspirin. The calcium oxide is now hydrated to calcium hydroxide solid. A portion of this calcium hydroxide solid can then be put into a test tube with water added, and using a clean straw gently blow into the solution to show that you've made calcium hydroxide solution lime water, which of course turns milky, misty, chalky or white because of the carbon dioxide from your breath. We're going to form calcium carbonate once more. Don't be tempted to blow too hard, you'll simply blow the solution into your face. With the remaining piece of calcium hydroxide solid from your watch glass, add a bit more water and then use universal indicator paper or red litmus paper. Take a sample on the end of a glass rod and dip it onto the paper, showing that you've made an alkali. There are hydroxide ions present. Remember, it's not good practice to dip an indicator paper into a solution. You're supposed to transfer the solution to an indicator paper. So in this series of simple reactions, we've taken calcium carbonate as a piece of marble. We've heated it up to make lime, which is still a building material, by removing carbon dioxide. We've added water to slake it, to make slaked lime solid. We've then diluted this to make slaked lime solution or lime water, and we've produced carbon dioxide from our lungs to turn the lime water back into calcium carbonate.